Alrighty, so I really enjoyed that episode. I just wanted to kind of make a follow up from last week because I had some disappointments with that episode of My Hero Academia, but this one's a large improvement. And I also don't have my microphone for this video, so sorry if the audio quality sounds worse than usual. I'll be back to my microphone in a few days. So, briefly going over the episode, we had amazing scenes between Ochako and Toga, which were all portrayed really well. I enjoyed them a lot. I think there were standout scenes animation wise, voice acting wise, as always. Seeing Toga interact with the other League of Villains was really beautiful. Dabi seems really caught up right now with his video and Skeptic, so we're gonna see that next week, and I'm so excited for Dabi's dance. I won't spoil anything here. If there are any anime onlys that exist, I don't know any of them, aside from maybe like one, Caleb, if you're watching this, but yeah. Next week is gonna be a treat, and we could already see from the previews, it looks amazing. They're not gonna fumble it. I have complete faith that it's gonna be adapted beautifully, and I really just cannot wait. So back to this episode though. We have the follow-up on Bakugo jumping in the way of Deku to save him from Shigaraki's attack, and I actually like the angles used in this episode a little more. It looks a little more impactful. We get to see Bakugo spitting up blood and everything as we do in the manga, telling Deku that he can't do this all on his own, and yeah, portrayed really well. I enjoyed it. Following this, we have a brief continuation of the fight between Shigaraki / All For One and Deku, and this is animated really well. I enjoyed it a lot seeing Deku's rage. They did a good job. The next large chunk of the episode takes place in the Vestige world, and this was all portrayed, again, I keep saying it, really well. I thought it was had some standout animation moments, not necessarily always, but again, it doesn't always have to be some Sakuga-like fest. For scenes like this, I thought the voice acting was really well, and there is a really cool scene with Shigaraki kind of fighting off All For One's Vestige spirit. And as always, voice acting, music, really good, and the animation was definitely up to the standards that the rest of the season set. Overall, this is a really solid episode, story-wise, everything just coming from the manga. Again, I think a big highlight is Toga and Ochako. Toga wanting that answer. Do you view Jin as a human, as like a person, because he was killed by Hawks, obviously. So yeah, we see those threads continuing onwards. I always love seeing the League of Villains interact with each other, and it's all portrayed very well. And overall, I enjoyed this episode a lot. There's not much more to say about it. We had a large chunk in the Vestige world, not too much action overall. We see the League of Villains coming to this battlefield now. And yeah, I am just so excited for next week. I'm gonna do a probably long video just talking about how Dabi is my favorite part of My Hero Academia, and his character's been handled perfectly. And matching up with the My Hero Academia manga, he's very relevant right now, both in the manga and anime at this time. So yeah, it's really interesting seeing how the development right now in the anime is happening in a huge way, and in the manga, it looks like it might be concluding very soon. So yeah, great episode, and that's all I have to say pretty much. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, comment your thoughts below. Did you enjoy the episode compared to last week's and the rest of the season? And I'll see you all in the next one.